Hey, for the record, I just put my sunglasses back on from the last video, but now I'm putting them back on because I like how they look. And plus, we're in the sunshine. So I think now this next video I'm going to redo is the first one I uploaded on this channel. I'm wearing green, and Relina was my camera person, who was one of my friends. And I filmed this one in high school, so now here I am 7 years later. From when I filmed that, it's about confidence and getting out of your head, and I think it's similar to the video I did on my first channel, which is overthinking. So if you're confident, if you're not feeling as confident, you're feeling tensed up, and you're doubting your abilities, it's again self-love, self-care. So I would just say the same points as I said in the previous video, which is that you're gonna see, which is you know take care of yourself, positive affirmations in the mirror, hydrated, exercise, try walking, Pilates on YouTube with Cassie, Blogalates, she's the best, best, best. Subscribe. Besides that, and even trying doing skincare, besides taking care of yourself like I stated in that video, which is right down here, or even over here, I'm either going to put the link down below or on the side, but I don't have the video editing skills right now to put it on the side, so it's just going to be down below. But the point is, besides self-love, if you're not feeling confident in yourself, I think you have to ask yourself, why is it that I don't believe in myself? And it points, all these things point back to knowing your worth and taking care of yourself and feeling good about you. Because the moment you start feeling good about you, your outer beauty will shine. I'm telling you, because that's what happened to me. Once I started knowing my worth and taking good care of myself and feeling good about myself and being a lot better and feeling better, it started looking great. So anything is possible if you do those things. Yeah, breathing exercises and the things I stated in the first video, those help you, but everybody has their own way of coping with anxiety, or turning how to calm down, or whatever it is. You just gotta find what works for you. But for the most part, I would say self-care, self-love. Then once you start doing that, everything else will just start to click. Because I think that if you're gonna do breathing, it's try and because for me, I do yoga because I got tight hips, I got tight muscles everywhere. So that helps me not only with my tight muscles, but it helps me heal from my past traumas and the pain I've been through in my past. So try doing yoga because it's good for your stretching, good for your breathing. It also helps heal from your trauma, because then maybe that's holding you back. For me, it was just self-love. It had nothing to do with my trauma, because what gets me peace over my trauma is the lessons I take from it. But the thing is, and how to not treat people like I was treated. But the thing is that that everyone has their own thing that holds them back. For me, it was self-love. Someone else, it might be a trauma that they went through. So try different things. Ask yourself what's holding you back, and then once you feel like it's at the self-love, trauma, which can be solved by yoga or a therapist or whatever you want to do. But I would say try self-love. See how that works. Take care of yourself. You feel like, I'm doing good, but I still feel like something holding me back. Try to see, is it trauma that I went through? Okay, let me try yoga. And you try yoga, that helps. Let me go see a therapist. And then but most of the time, therapists will tell you the same thing. Try doing a form of meditation, because it heals the internal trauma. Because a lot of trauma happens in the body. It's like we're frozen. So think about it like this: being frozen is like putting your foot on the gas pedal and put your foot in your brake, and then the car is just revving, but you're stuck. You're frozen. But what you really wanted to do in that time where that traumatic experience happened, because you're shocked, you froze. The car is just revving. What you really wanted to do is just freak out, but you couldn't. You're like, so you're stuck in that. The shock wasn't fully processed. So then maybe what's holding you back after you do the self-love, you're like, I think I'm still traumatized from my past. Try doing a form of yoga. Healing. I would say don't go to the therapist. You should go, but they're probably going to say the same thing I'm telling you, that I've been told by a guy who has a PhD in clinical psychology, a good teacher of mine from community college. At the same time, the therapist that was at my community college too, do a form of yoga, meditation. So, because it helps heal internal trauma. It's a process. Self-love is a process. Healing from your trauma, doing the yoga is a process. It's a time. So it's about putting the time in every day and letting it happen naturally. It's just healing from an injury doesn't take a week, unless it's depending on the injury. But if you break a bone or break a leg or tear something, it'll take a few months. It'll take time to heal. It's a process. So take it step by step and acknowledge the process. And yeah, that's what I want to share. Hopefully this helps, covers at least the 2 videos I ever made on YouTube that I cringe when I watch, but not bad. Fun fact, the first video I ever did on YouTube, which again I'll put down below, someone commented saying it was helpful to them. And when I saw that, I was like, I gotta keep making videos. And I know, yeah, so I made more. So, yeah.